only 26, so I feel like the older I'm getting, I'm noticing that women nowadays, they're not even trying to find, well, they're trying to find love, but they're trying to find someone that can at least help them with some things, help them out. The whole 50-50 or argument. They want someone that's gonna help them or take care of them, and they're also wanting they just want marriage period. They want to be able to brag about it, like the lady said on the podcast.
So I'm gonna play this clip, and Inaz on the clip says it's easier for a guy making 100K a year to get married. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all follow She Critique on the Lapeef Experience page. Here we go.
The guys that make less than 100K are getting married, right? And I don't do this often, but I do disagree with Marcus. I think it is easier for them to get married because their options are much more limited. They don't have to vet quite as much. They don't have to sift through quite as much. They don't have to check somebody's intentions of why they're there. Is it a right fit? All of that stuff. The requirements for that garbage man are significantly different than the guy who fits the 666, right? The standards of living are not the same. All of that stuff. So as long as that woman is willing to sign up to his income, his lifestyle, all of that stuff, he's good to go because his requirements are not as hefty as the man who has significantly more options, right? So you're talking about, does your average woman want to marry that? The answer is no. The average woman wants to live a more comfortable lifestyle. However, there are still, because women are not a monolith, there's still a multitude of women that are marrying the bus drivers, the garbage drivers, the whatever, right? Y'all get the point. Mm-hmm. At the same time, right, I think that to what Ali is saying, yes, men hold the key to marriage, but I think women having substance is more of a rarity than it was before. I think more women are focused on the aesthetics of things and how Instagrammable things are, where the character component that men want to marry, those intangibles that we were all talking about, and the fact that men are not experiencing those things in women, I think those women have become a rarity, which is why men are opting out of marriage.
All right. Is it easier for a guy making 100K a year to get married? I'm gonna go to Ashley first in the background, so I'm gonna drop down, let Ashley comment on this first.
Hey y'all. Okay, so oh, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Cool. So my outlook on that is it's easy for any man to get married. Okay, because women want to be married. Well, most women do. Um, but yeah, that it's easy for any man to get married nowadays. Because well, I mean, the aesthetic of it is right now is women want men that can take care of them. That's the aesthetic that's going on right now. But there's a lot of women that still very much, I'm independent, but I do want a man. I want to get married. I want to move forward with my life with marriage. So, I just think it's. But right now, I feel like the older I'm only 26, so I feel like the older I'm getting, I'm noticing that women nowadays, they're not even trying to find. Well, they're trying to find love, but they're trying to find someone that can at least help them with some things, help them out. The whole 50-50 or argument. They want someone that's gonna help them or take care of them, and they're also wanting they just want marriage period. They want to be able to brag about it, like the lady said on the podcast. They want to be able to boast about that. Oh, I got chosen. He chose me. So I think that it's easy for any man to get married, regardless of how much she makes. Fatty.
So in 2023, women look at men like bags or wedding rings. Does it look good on me? Are my friends going to be jealous when they see it? Do they want to get one just like me? Like it's just it's just something that is going to be used to increase her status, either be on Instagram, the trips he takes, the things he buys, the car he gets, how many times you go out of the country per year. And a man with $100,000 can do all that. It's going to give you a really good wedding so you can make your friends jealous. a really nice ring, a really nice dress, a really nice vacation. But again, woman, unfortunately, be all like that. The difference between the woman from before and the woman now, they both want tangible things. The difference is that 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 100 years ago, women wanted survival. Now they want luxury. And luxury will literally blow up your relationship because luxury is just extra. So if you value the core of your relationship into luxury instead of easy going to maintain your family, be responsible, be a good father, all that, which is survival, you are going to be, unfortunately, the one more number for the divorce statistic because that usually doesn't last.
I would say.
I think what Inaz said in the clip at the end was very vital. Even though it's easy, just like Ashley said, it's easy for most men to get married. I think any smart six-figure man will take his time to find a good woman with good character. The problem is, in today's day and age, at least in my opinion, I don't see a lot of women who have good character. I don't see a lot of marriageable age women and even older women that are to the core good people. So for that six-figure man who actually cares about his legacy, I personally think he will actually have a very hard time finding a good woman if he's not being lackadaisical with his choice, because the women out here are very conceited. A lot are, I hate using the word narcissistic, but they're very self-soothing or self-serving. That's the word, self-serving, attention-seeking. They're very vapid. There's really nothing going on in their head. They're not smart, like book smart. They're actually not smart. And when you marry someone, you need to think about their potential as the parent of your future children. And as a mother, you're the children's first teacher. And if that woman is not smart, not, up there, nothing, then your children are doomed from the get-go. And I think if you're a six-figure man, you probably are smart because you got to that level. So I think any man who's in that position would take his time to even get married. And I think the options are very limited.
But I think you're right in what you're saying, right? At the same time, I think that they were talking about were they talking about in the reference of a six-figure man versus like a 7 or 8-figure man? Is that because I thought that was the context that they were saying?
Even though that was the context.
Wait, I'm just asking first before I give my answer.
Oh no, the context was the six-figure man versus a man that makes less than a six-figure man. Not
less than. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case,
even though I do think that was the context, I think the guy who's not making as much money, just like Inaz said in the clip, does not have a lot of options. So I think the major focus is the six-figure man because he has many women knocking at his door.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. Well, this is the thing that I wanted to say. It's easy to get in a marriage because a lot of like someone was saying, a lot of the women want to be married single, right? A lot of women want to be married. They want the institution of marriage, but they want to be single. They want to live a single lifestyle. So it's definitely easy to get into a marriage. But the thing of it is, like you said, if you're a man and you're intelligent and you've done your due diligence to be able to earn 6 figures, then you're not a man that's just going to throw away your last name or throw away your earnings or throw away what you built. Hold on, or throw away what you built. So you're not going to just throw that away like that. So that's not cap though, because if you hold on, let me finish saying what I'm saying. That's not cap, because if you spend your life so. Obviously, you're not a 6-figure earner, so you don't know what you're talking about. That's evident because
I'm not begging for cash apps on the internet too.
So if you earned 6 figures, then you would understand that it's not necessarily easy to earn 6 figures, and so you're not going to just give it away and just give it away to a female and just give her your last name.
That's totally fine.
It's not cap. It's a fact.
That's totally fine. And if you earn six figures, you would not be begging for cash apps on the
That's not
internet
true.
too.
That's not true. I showed my.
So,
well, we both beg for cash
without
apps,
respect, right?
So we
without
both
respect.
beg for cash apps.
I want to make a comment.
So you beg for cash apps too?
I do. I actually do. That's why I'm not six figures, because I have to beg for cash apps.